I have to narrate a video. I usually don't like doing this, but the problem is I accidentally connected my phone to the Land Cruiser while I was recording this video. So if you're seeing this video, I decided to go ahead and upload it. And I really wanted to talk to you guys about my DV8 bumper. This is the centric front bumper. The installation process was a very long time for myself. It was about 12 hours. I think they stayed 4.5 hours in the instructions. The additional time for me was mostly due to the learning curve. I'm still pretty new at, cutting and, doing installations myself. I'm pretty familiar with cars, and I've done some work on my own Jeep as well. Suspension work is probably the extent to it, and then also electrical. So the bumper is fit really good, and it is just a small portion of the LC250 bumper, which I really love. That the bumpers are pretty modular and these different pieces can come on and off. So as long as you're doing the installation in a controlled environment and you can be fairly organized, I think that you can take this apart and put it back together, within a couple hours. It's not too difficult once you've done it once. It was hard for me to get used to all the different clips and the different layers. Things kind of felt like things didn't fit back into place properly, but other than that, it was really good. So the bumper and installation took about 12 hours total, obviously because I have a winch, and also I had to figure out some wiring situation with the light bar. The front of the whole Land Cruiser now looks really good. I'm really liking the clearance that I'm getting with this new bumper, as well as the winch functionality. I am a little worried about the cables hitting the radiator, so I did not power the winch yet. I am taking it into True Automotive so that they can run power from the rear battery. That is how I will plan to power the winch, and then the next thing after that would be to move the Garmin switch over to the right. So the install should go pretty smooth once I get power up here. It's just going to be some time before I have everything how I want it. Still need like an air compressor, as well as probably another Garmin switch. Surprisingly, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna wire up the light bar that's in the winch. So yeah, everything you see how I have it hooked up right now, it's not the greatest. It's definitely not long term, but I really wanted to get the lights up and to have an understanding of how I wanted to wire them. So for those who are curious on how I was wiring the lights, there you go, as well as you can kind of see and hear the wiring and how close it is to the radiator. I'm concerned about ambient heat during hotter months, so I am going to probably have to figure something out there and either shorten up the cables, take the winch off, recreate the cables, wrap them, seal them much better, and like maybe shorten them up like really, really tight. But yeah, look at how it's coming together. The wiring for the lights are going up the side of the windshield, and then across the hood, across the roof, it's pretty simple. It's protected, waterproofed, looks really good, doesn't rattle, doesn't make noise, shouldn't collect any water. I'm probably going to make a couple more adjustments before I put the tent back on, which should go on soon. As you can see, I got the 2 load bars there, which should be the only load bars that I need for the tent, and I'm hoping that just makes a nice smooth install. But the cables are nice and clean, the wiring is nice and clean, the body lines are nice and clean. I'm really liking the way that this is coming together, and it's nice to kind of get your hands dirty and get familiar and intimate with the car, just in case you got to make repairs, and just in case you got to fix things on your own. It's kind of hard to, rely on availability of even labor these days. So I highly encourage everyone to get involved in the trades. We need more mechanics and engineers and plumbers and electricians out there, man. Y'all need to go out there, man. That's just another tangent to go on, but yeah, all these little pieces came together pretty good. Really don't have much else to share other than, if you are thinking about getting a bumper, definitely think about all the different variables when you're trying to figure out the install time, because yeah, this took about a day and a half, and it took a long time. And on top of that, like, I forgot to get a fair lead, so now I'm gonna have to figure out a way to change that without taking everything out. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, subscribe. I think that's what I'm saying here. I'll get y'all in the next video. Stay up.